Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. This is the first game that I'm playing in the new setup. This is a game I've been meaning to play for a while. I've heard really good things about it. Oh. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Can I get up? Ooh, I can zoom in though. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. I've heard some awesome things about this game. People saying it's like a real trip.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I'm loving the like integration of the gameplay stuff with the world already. It's really cool. Orcas Island Gazette. Ooh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Do I press E when it's open like that? No, that just closes it. Okay. Interesting. A lot of this mechanics.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, there we are. Aww. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Ooh. Wait. I'll just check the graphics. It just started up automatically. Changed a couple of little things. It shouldn't have made much difference.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
See, I love how the text is just like floating in space. The Finches. What remains of Edith Finch? Wait, do I go over the upper path or the lower path? Either path works. I'm gonna go to the lower path. It looks more interesting. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Ooh. I love it.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Yeah, I know very little about the story of this. All I know is that there's some really cool, like, segments, where you're playing what look like memories. Yeah, see, that path leads here as well. That upper path leads to the same place. I bet if you go the other way, there'll be slightly different dialogue.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's wild. It's like the frickin' names from... No, wait. Hello Neighbor. It's like the Hello Neighbor house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
For me, this would be like Dream House. I love houses with multiple, like, weird levels and stuff.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I mean, it's scary. It's a scary, like, setup. But I love houses with, like, half levels and stuff like that. Oh god. The lighting in this new setup is a little weird, and it does sometimes get a little too bright and then too dull. It's because I'm using natural light. I paused it before, but I didn't notice. Yeah, this is our family tree. And I'm assuming we're Edith? Up here? That's us?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Nope. I had a feeling it wouldn't. Yeah, to like look in.
I felt like the house itself had
to
been
do
waiting
that
for me.
I had to move my mouse up. I can like move my mouse down, up, down, up, down, up. That's cool. I like that. Makes you feel a little more like you're actually the character doing the actions. It's subtle, but it works. Both shift and control make you zoom in, so there's no sprinting, no crouching. Ooh. We have one of those. That makes it feel like home for me. Ooh.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
That's cool. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Here? Oh. Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I imagine so.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Ah, yeah. Wait, why did they leave? I mean, this house is clearly unstable, but it's so cool. The tennis ball trick? Nice. That's like to make sure you park in the right depth into the garage, you put a little tennis ball on the roof. As soon as it touches the windshield, you stop. Oh, an old trick. Friends of mine.
First time in years.
Oh. January 2010. Edith, Milton, Lewis, Dawn, Eddie.
I felt like I was home.
Aww. I've lived in the same house my entire life. This is the first time I've lived.
But
like,
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Aww. Like, while technically I'm still on the same property. I'm in the flat that we own. We have like a main house, and then we own like a little flat or an apartment that we occasionally rent out to people. But at the moment, no one's been living in the apartment for a while. So while we're getting work done in the house, I was like, oh, Rory can go live in the flat. So for me, this is the first time I spent any longer than a month away from the house that I grew up in.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, if you go working at a cannery, you get free salmon. I want free salmon, even if it is canned salmon, that's fine. Oh, I love salmon.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
That's relatable. Living in the area that I live. There's a triple toaster. I've only ever seen double toasters. We have a double toaster. I've never seen a triple toaster before. Yeah, no, that's relatable. Let's just say Mark lives in the city. So when he comes and visits and we go to order something for dinner, he's like, oh my god, there's no choice. There's like so few choices of place to order from. White Rooster. Ooh. Yeah, we very rarely order food. So it's it never usually is a problem, but when, you know, when... Oh my god, look at all the salmon. Maybe there's a little much salmon.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Eddie was in a wheelchair. Was Eddie their father? Was he a bit old?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Right. Oh, it's not Eddie, it's Edie. That's their grandmother. That's Edith Finch's grandmother. Yeah. Oh, we're named after our grandmother, are we? Or is it great-grandmother? Oh. And actually, Edie died the same year that Lewis did, our brother, and they both died in 2010, which was what the calendar was in the garage. Are these animals, or are these boyfriends or girlfriends? Because it's like they're leaves on the tree, but they're special. And Sven, I've just, you know, PewDiePie named his dog in Minecraft Sven, so in my brain it's an animal name. Oh, it might just be that these are the married people, the people who married into the family. I wonder if that's the way it is. Edie married Sven, and this is the family that Edie and Sven's family. And then Walter and Kay, or Sam and Kay, children. Then Dawn and Sanjay had these children. Anyway, I should stop speculating. I like speculating. I've realized that I'm one of those people who, when I watch movies, when I watch TV shows, I like to guess as to how the story's going to unfold. And I'm pretty good at it because I've analyzed way too many movies and stuff.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh. I'm so fascinated by whatever that is in the middle of the lake. And the statues on the hill over there. Thought I saw a moon, but I think it was just a drop. It's on the window. Dawn Finch, living room.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh. Is that the old house? It has two pillars sticking up. Okay. This room is really well lit. But I don't know where from. We won't go down, unless... Oh.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Right, yeah. No? Okay. Right this way?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven.
Along with them.
Yeah, it's a Great-Grandpa Sven. So was it Great-Grandma Edie?
To the house.
Barbara Finch. Barbara Finch is this one here. Okay, what have we got in here? The entranceway.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Aww. Milton. And then our brother Lewis died, so we're the only remaining
A lot
Finch,
of things
are
got
we?
left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Oh. What the heck?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Ugh. Okay. Weird. Tasting Thailand. Haven't had Thai in a little while.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I see. Why did she seal up the bedrooms? What would that achieve? Also, that's a cool piece of art. It's a I forget what they're called, like a bandsaw. It's one of those two-person saws where one person pushes while the other pulls, and it's for cutting huge, thick logs. But they've like painted over the top of it with artwork. That's really cool.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Right, before we go in there, this is the room that the text flowed to. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
That's cute, yeah. Anyway, let's go into Walter's room. Once again, I'm so curious. So this is Walter. One of Edie's children.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Could this be it? It is!
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Whoa.
From the
That's really
paintings on the
cool.
wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Ah.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Yeah, what is this? Is this a secret
Like I
entrance
had
to one
no
of the other
idea where
rooms?
all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Yeah.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's cool. That's awesome. It's like I have no idea why it's like this, but this is really cool. Molly, 1937 to 1947. So she was only 10 when she died.
Since Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah. Ah, cool fox. He must have died in December. Oh, that's a map of the house. Oh, we have a starfish like that. We have a dry starfish. Not with the leg cut off, though. From like every angle I can see the like ruin, whatever it is in the middle of the lake. I'm so fascinated by that. Pacific Ocean depth chart. Does it go down to the abyss? The abyssopelagic zone. That's how far this one goes. Yeah. Oh, the ocean's terrifying. I've talked about this before. I have like a Leviathan phobia. So, right there. So, yeah, that freaks me out.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Take the carrot from the gerbil cage that's open. No gerbil in there. Oh, it's a bathroom. This kid has a personal bathroom?
I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Ugh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, I don't even think those are edible. Ugh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, at least you didn't eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh. Reminds me of, that, what's that game called? I Am
There was
Fish?
a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Barn swallow? Ooh.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh? Wait, Molly isn't a cat, is it? No, Molly's a person.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, it's Christmas. Lights and stuff. Can I jump up? I can.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They've got no faces. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. I can crouch. Oh, it's the same as pressing space.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I feel bad. We're chasing this poor bird.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
That's not cool. Oh, cool. I can actually just jump wherever I want. I don't have to jump specifically towards the bird.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth nibbling. Okay, wait. I think I'm gonna actually see them.
Rabbits.
Ooh, Jesus.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh my god,
I
that's
swallowed him up, and
that's
I
scary.
didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
That's heaps. I don't think an owl would need more than a rabbit for its meal.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Oh. Jesus Christ.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
In a tree. Literally a shark in a tree. What the fuck? Oh my god.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. Okay, just gotta get close.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is fucked up. But this is nature for you. Why is this little girl dreaming about this?
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, I pressed space to recenter my camera. And now I'm like a kraken. I think that's the idea. I think it's supposed to be like a kraken. Kraken tentacle.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Okay, no, I'm not just a kraken. I'm something specific that has just a tentacle as its like main limb.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Jesus Christ.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What am I seeing? What is happening? What am I seeing? I'm so lost. Oh, through someone's toilet. Oh, is
I
it
got
through
closer and closer.
through Molly's? Yeah.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's upsetting. What the fuck? And she legit died when she was 10.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Alright, close the book. Oh, I heard that cat noise. Hello and goodbye, cat. Oh, it gets so dark when I'm outside. It's like HDR. I wish I could turn that off. I increased the brightness a little bit because it was so well lit in here, and then you go outside and it like drops down. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave this here for the first episode.
Later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Yeah.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. I see. Well, to like, I guess, yeah, to name it after family members, just like I'm named after my great-grandmother. I'm Edith. Edie is clearly short for Edith, in my opinion. So, yeah. Anyway, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. I'm going to try and cut this into nice short episodes for your guys' viewing pleasure and Rorius, future Rory's editing pleasure. Yeah, what do you think of this so far? I am like confused, intrigued, excited to play more. If you haven't already checked out the link below, the links below, there's all sorts of good stuff down there. And if you haven't already hit that bell, or hit that share button, it's the first episode of the series, it's a good one to share. So you share this one, and people are like, oh, that's cool, I'll watch the rest of the series. Share. Whatever the case, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm gonna have to change that outro. I can't scroll back in my chair.